Heritage is from there. So a couple of years ago, I went to that part of Ireland, and specifically to trace my ancestors. And then Sarah said, "Oh, I really want to get pre and perinatal education more awake and aware, and have people understand how important this work is in Ireland. And would you be willing to come do a workshop?" And yeah, I'm happy to do that. And the workshop I decided to teach is really simple. It's just a long weekend, and I teach basic pre and perinatal themes, talking about our embodiment journey, talking about preconception, conception, fallopian tube journey, implantation, the moment of discovery, umbilical affect, just all these sort of prenatal themes, and then very basics about the stages of birth and the consequences of birth. And then I kind of do this experiential exercise where we build a tunnel out of human bodies. And each person gets to sit in front of a tunnel. They decide how big it is, how long it is, the shape and context of it. But it's really profound when somebody sits in front of a tunnel of human beings, because how many tunnels do we go through? We don't know when we are coming into form. Are we in a tunnel? The egg that ovulates falls into a fallopian tube, which is like a tunnel, and the birth canal is like a tunnel, right? And so the tunnel becomes this very deep metaphor. And so each person really gets to bring up a topic. Like, many people sit in front of this tunnel, and it's like, then the place in their life where they feel stuck or narrow or compromised comes to light. It just is, it's like a prayer that's answered, it's not a lot of effort. It just, as you probably know, it's like things just arise.
Right.
And so then they navigate their way through this tunnel, and all sorts of information comes, right? It's like all of a sudden they can't catch their breath, or they feel like they're being choked, or they just feel like the world outside is not there to receive them, or all of these early stories and early imprints just arise.
Right.
And so then, each person then gets to leave the tunnel and do some research and reflection about what that means. And I'll do some teaching about specific topics. And then everyone gets the opportunity to then, repattern that experience with people, with power. We simulate all sorts of different experiences where people are received in love, where people are halfway through the tunnel and they take the cord that was around their neck, and we do somatic exercises that are deeply neurologically reprogramming and healing. So it's a really nice blend of learning basic pre and perinatal themes. And so people in their own practices can understand those themes and work with them with their own clients, and bring them home, but at the same time doing self-experience, because we all have our own blind spots, right? So it's like I said, it's only 3 days, but it's you go home with a lot of information.
Right.